Hi everyone, Bldg is here. Welcome to my channel and welcome again to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today we are at the Renton Municipal Airport in Renton, Washington. This is a very famous airport because just beside it to the right is the Boeing Factory where the 737s are made. So actually today we have come here to take delivery of a brand new Boeing 737-700 for Alaska Airlines, and we're going to deliver it to Anchorage, Alaska. So our flight today is from here, Renton, Washington, to Anchorage, Alaska, and the airport we're landing at is the Ted Stevens Anchorage International Airport. Okay, but before the flight, we're gonna take a tour of the factory. Alright, so this flight, this video is gonna be fairly long, so you can choose the portion you want to watch. I'm gonna try to make chapters so that you can click on the section you want to watch. And if it gets too long, I might make it part 1 and part 2. Maybe part 1 dealing with the flight and the tour, the tour and the departure, and part 2 dealing with the arrival at Anchorage. We'll see what happens. All right, so as you can see, even at the airport, you can see unfinished airplane parked here and there. Some of them are done, some of them are not done, some of them are painted but still being fitted on the inside, to the left and to the right. Okay, let's head over to the factory. And you're gonna have to forgive my camera skills here. It's not the best it can be. So let's just take the road here. Now here you can see the train tracks through which airplane parts are delivered, like that one over there. A lot of warehouses, a lot of factory buildings. And that truck you see there is the truck that carries the airplane shell, if I should call it that, into the factory where it's where all the parts are installed. Okay, I was just waiting a little bit to see if they would put something on that truck. Sorry, my voice is kind of cracked. So this is where more or less everything starts. We'll keep looking around until they bring the part that's gonna be sent into this warehouse here. So let's start at the hotel. Oh, did I see something? Okay, that's a train, but it doesn't have anything on it. Alright, so we'll come back. Let's take a look at the hotel that is by the sea. It's a very beautiful hotel, the Hyatt Regency. depending on what side of the pond you are. Regency. Okay, and this place is usually beautiful at night. The lights are wonderful. And I used to think that this was maybe employees' quarters, but just discovered that it's actually a hotel. So I don't know if it's a hotel to house employees or tourists or whatever you have, but nevertheless, it's beautiful. And its location is also beautiful. Sorry. This is usually where the aircraft comes out of, going to the paint shop. Like that one has already been done. It's going to the paint shop. And the paint shop is over there. Okay. All right, I think there's another one coming. That one, we're gonna see if it will be loaded on that truck over there. Oops, sorry. Okay. All right. So we're gonna follow that and see how they assemble it. You can see that it still has the green protective coating. That's usually washed off before the actual paint is applied. So you can see that the crane is coming to grab it. And that one drives off to go get another one. So let's see what's gonna be attached here, or what's gonna be installed. And that guy over there is guiding it. I just noticed that. I thought he was just standing there. Okay. Alright, let's see. I think they're gonna install the nose cone and the radar. There we go. Grab it again. Grab it again. And they've removed all the covering, so you can see that it's an empty shell. And now they're gonna move it over to the other building, this building on the right. Check my camera real quick. I don't know. I knew the zoom was... I knew there was something wrong with the zoom. Good. Now we're talking. And sorry, this place is so noisy. Don't really want to mess with my sound, so we're gonna just have to endure it. And don't worry, this is the slowest it's gonna be. As soon as they drop it, it's gonna get faster. I'm sure you know where it's going. Over there. Okay. Laid on the jacks. Okay. So the wings are done, even though the fairing is not yet installed. And that one too. And now the vertical stabilizer. Alright, such precision. Okay, I think the next is the landing gear. Yep. Alright, so the jacks have lowered since it can stand on its own now. Of course, this guy is gonna tow it forward. Hey, get out of the way. Okay. You're gonna put it on a conveyor belt or on a conveying machine. Okay, the fairings and the doors attached, and that's the conveying machine that's gonna continue, that's gonna carry it henceforth. And the seats are gonna be installed next. Alright, let's see the seats go in. That's it for the seats. And now the engines. And this is the 737 MAX. You can see the serrated engine cowling. Also the wings, the winglets. Okay, that's done. And that guy is gonna tow it. You can see that this one is a bigger tow truck than the previous one because right now it's much heavier than it was before. Let's go. off to the paint shop. Oh, getting dark. You can see how those boxes are placed. You know, the place is so tight. You see things all over the place, but it's actually controlled chaos. See how allowances are made for the wings to not collide with anything. And here we go into the paint shop to get painted in the owner's colors. And with that, our tour comes to an end. So let's head on to our own aircraft. It's already been finished, and they've towed it to the place where we're gonna take it from. Okay, let's go. Alright, if I can find my way. Usually that bridge over there is where the plane goes through to the other side of the airport. But that's a long way to go. We're gonna take a closer way. I think it's this road. Yeah. So it looks like this is one way. Oh, the factory is so big. In a very small location. It's amazing how they can fit something this big. Alright, I hope I'm on the right route to where our aircraft is located. Oh yeah, I think I am. I can see it in the distance. That's our baby right there. How beautiful. Okay, today we're only flying with 60 passengers, and it's just employees and the press. So we're gonna be flying very, very light. And the flight is gonna be roughly 3 hours, I believe. So let's head on inside first of all and go take a look. Do some safety inspections and then we'll get going. Okay, first let's take a look at the cabin. You can see that everything is in pristine conditions. And that's the aft galley. So this configuration has 4 business class seats and 120 economy, so total 128. Alright, welcome to the cockpit. You can see that it's already been powered on. Let's take a sit, take a seat, take a sit, take a seat. Okay, so first of all we'll do the tests. We'll start the alignment while we do the test. So align nav, wait for the white lights, white align lights to come on. Okay, that's good. All right. Okay. we're gonna run the first test. Flight recorder. Okay. Alright, that works. Overspeed test number 1. That's working. Number 2. That's working. Stall warning number 1. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's shaking. And number 2. First one was number 1. Did I say number 2? Can't remember. Alright, this is number 2. And it's shaking. Alright, that's that. And flight control test. Okay, that works. Now the hydraulic pumps, I don't know why they are are they overheated? Probably overheated. Oh my goodness. What do we have here? Overhead. Alright. Turn them off. Wonder why. Okay, well, we'll see what's going on with it. For now, let's do the light test. Okay, it looks like they're all working. Yes, they are. Okay. And next we do the fire tests. Okay, starting here, left, these two should come on, yep. And right. Should be able to turn it off with this. Okay, that worked. And next is this one. Okay, that works. And next, this one. 1 and 2. Alright. Working as it should. And then the oxygen test for the co-pilot. Alright, 100% working. And for the pilot. Okay. Alright, I think that takes care of the initial test. All right. Safety inspection checklist coming up. And safety inspection, surfaces and chucks. Actually, okay, we'll leave that until we come back. Now, I am still wondering why the electric hydraulic pumps are not coming on. Okay, maybe that's a bug, because usually it comes on. And we will see. All right. So let me see. Position initialization. We are at Kilo Romeo November Tango. Get the left GPS and put it here. Okay. And before we do anything else, let's take a look at Volanta and see our flight plan. Okay, fuel is gonna be 25.3. Wow, cost index is 5. Are you kidding? Oh wow, that's the lowest I have seen. Okay. Oh, we're gonna be going 40,000 immediately. I thought we were gonna step climb. Alright, let's see. 25.3. That's the fuel. And I'm not gonna simulate loading the fuel. I'm just gonna put it there. 25. That was 25.3, right? So we're gonna round up to 25,400 and add 100 to it. That's 25.5. That's 25,500. 25,500. All right, and it's there already. Okay, so 25,500, even though I know they might put more than that, they usually put a little more. So let's go back to, everything is loaded except the passengers, I believe. Let's just make sure, go to payload page. Okay, yeah, that's what we need, 1,700 and 1,600, and they're already loaded. This is what we have on board, and this is what we need, so. Okay. Alright, we're gonna hold off on the boarding for now, but gonna bring the bus. So passenger bus should come over. While it's coming, let's set up PAC X. And of course, PAC X is not showing in the video. I'm doing it in the background. The flight time is going to be 3 hours and 18 minutes approximately. We have 60 passengers. Okay. Alright, so looks like the bus has arrived, so we can start boarding. Alright. And put the seatbelt signs so they can buckle up as soon as they sit down. Co-pilot is doing the walk around while I take care of the flight planning. Okay, so for our route, origin is KRNT, destination is Papa Alpha November Charlie. Okay, that's it right there, selected. Okay, we can load.
On behalf of the cabin crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight. As you find your seat, be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. If you have trouble finding a location for any of your carry-on items, please use the flight attendant call button over your seat and somebody will assist you. If the overhead bin is full, please make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Please double check that all your items are put away so that the aisle is clear and other passengers can make their way to their seats. If you're in an emergency exit row, please leave the exit seating responsibilities in the card in the seat back in front of you. If you're not able to comply with these actions, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can be relieved. Feel free to use your cell phones during the rest of the boarding process, but we do ask that laptops, tablets, and any other larger electronic devices are stowed once we depart from the booth. Thank you and welcome aboard.
Alright, so here's our plan. We don't have any SID. This should be Peril. And for the arrival, let's see. Arrival. Johnstone Point, Joe. Okay, that's our transition. So I got that correct.
We're ready to go when you are.
Alright, thank you. Okay, so that is correct, and that's
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and
Elias.
welcome aboard Flight 544 with service to Anchorage. Our flight time will be roughly 3 hours and 18 minutes.
Elias,
Please
okay.
note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make
Who
sure that all
closed it?
devices are in
Shut
airplane
up.
mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tray tables and seat backs must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare doors for departure, cross-check, verify straps, and stand by for all calls.
Alright, release the bus. And release the stairs. Alright, so I'm gonna check quickly to make sure that we don't have any discontinuities. Put this on plan. Okay, I think we're good. Everything is fine. This is a vector. When we get there, we will connect the vector. Alright. Now the runway is 337, so we're gonna set our heading to 337 because we're gonna be doing heading select takeoff. Oh, I don't know what's going on with all the hydraulics. They don't seem to be working. Alright, so everything is fine. We'll go to set up the performance. We're gonna be cruising at 40,000. Do we have step climbs? Let's see. Nope, just gonna be 40,000. Alright, so cruising altitude is flight level 400. 400. Cost index is 5. Okay. Planned fuel is 25.3. And reserve is gonna be 5.7. 5.7. Okay. Cruise altitude, average wind is 252 degrees and 22 knots. 252/22. Okay, this looks good. Execute. This is weird. Let's hope that when we start the engine, it will resolve itself. Or we can check here, ground maintenance. Oh no, I didn't mean that. Come on. Okay, I can't remember where the failure pages are. Oops, sorry. Okay, now they're working. So it looks like the hydraulics needed to be serviced. And as soon as we did that, it worked. Also, the lights over here have gone off. Good, good, good. Alright. At least it wasn't a wasted time. Alright, continuing. Okay, all this is set, and one limit's gonna be derated takeoff. Let's go to second page. Runway wind, let's get the METAR, because that's more accurate. So we have 350 at 11 knots. Altimeter 3006, that's correct. Okay, 250 at 11 knots. Man. .350 at 11. But it's dry. Okay. Yeah, make that 3000. Make that 1500 or 800. Okay. Alright, page 1, flaps 5. And cost center of gravity, that. And trim is 5.45 units. I think maybe this is better to do after the engines are started, because it looks to me like it's slow. 5.45, that's accurate. Okay, check that. Zeros. Alright. So V1 is 118, VR is 124, V2 is 131. So let's set 131 on the MCP. 131. All right. And let's request cruising winds. All right, while that's going on, okay, that's ready. Load it and execute. Sorry guys for the abrupt camera movements. Okay, looks like we start turning immediately after takeoff. Now heading, put the heading at 337. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's put it approximately where we're turning. Good. Okay, I think we're ready for APU start, I think. Oh, actually not yet. We need to set our pressurization. That's gonna be 40,000. Okay, and 150 for the landing altitude. Let's make sure of that. Alright, let's see. Ted Stevens Airport. We're landing runway 7 right, 132. Alright, I think 150 should be good enough. Alright, we're gonna start the APU. Put the anti-collision lights on so these guys will know. Good. Okay. Make sure there's nobody. Why in the world are you open? Okay. Alright, so we should be good. Starting the APU. Okay, APU's online and on the bus. So we can disconnect everything. Release air conditioning and release ground power and set the parking brake and remove the chocks. Alright, so checklist. Before start checklist. Before start checklist. IRS mode selectors, nav, gear pins removed, light test checked, oxygen tested 100%, yaw damper on, nav transfer and display switches normal and auto, fuel 22, was it 22? 25.3 required, 25.8 loaded. I think it's 25.8 that it's reporting as loaded. All right, fuel pumps on, galley power on, emergency exit lights armed, fasten belts on, window heat on, air conditioning packs coming on. Okay. Alright, that was at PAX. Pressurization set, pressurization mode selector, auto. Instruments cross-checked, auto brake, RTO. Hydraulics normal, speed brake, down detent. Parking brake set, stab, trim and cutout switches normal. Wheel well, fire warning checked. Transponder set and standby. Rudder and aileron trims free and 0. CDU FMC set. N1 and IIS bugs auto and set. Stabilizer trim 5.45 unit set. Performance weight and balance checked. EFB airplane mode stowed. Phones off. Flight deck windows and cockpit door closed. Doors closed. Passengers seated. APU on and on bus. GPU disconnected. Transponder alt off. Parking brake is set. Anti-collision on. Air condition packs, we're turning them off now. And that's before start checklist complete. Alright, starting engine 2. Actually, we'll do that again. Okay. Turn off the bleeds. Alright, now try it again. Okay, 25.
Gentlemen, please direct your attention to the flight attendants for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is fastened, please make sure that your seatbelts are fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. Release adjusted to keep the seatbelt fastened throughout the entire flight as you may experience unexpected turbulence. Please take a few moments to now locate one of the several emergency exits on this aircraft. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you.
Starting number 1.
If it's an emergency and we need to evacuate the aircraft, there is lighting on the floor that will guide you towards the exit. In the event that the cabin loses pressure, an oxygen mask will drop right in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth and secure the elastic band behind your head. Tighten the straps if necessary and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask first and then assist others. Leave your mask on until a member of the crew advises you it's safe to remove it. In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Flip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Hold the strap tight. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If it doesn't inflate automatically, you may blow into the mouthpiece for manual inflation. This vest is equipped with a whistle and a light. If you need to, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary emergency device. Please make sure to exit the aircraft as soon as possible and leave your belongings. Once again, all
Okay,
devices
good
must be in
engine
airplane mode and your
start.
larger devices must be turned off and stowed at this time. Please securely
So,
stow your personal items.
engine
Make sure your
generator 1
seatbelts are
on,
fastened in
2
seat backs and
on,
tray tables are in their full upright position. We
APU
remind you that this is a
off,
non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoking
and
detectors located in the
packs
lavatory
back
is
on,
prohibited by law.
auto,
All of this information can be found
isolation
are
auto,
located in the seat back in front of you.
APU
Please read
bleed
it and let a
off,
cabin member know if you have any questions. Thank you for flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
and set this to the engine generator. Okay, all lights that should extinguish have extinguished, so we should be good to go. Good start. Before taxi checklist. Actually, before we do that, I hope my camera is not messing up. Alright, just making sure that the recording is going well, because I'm seeing a lot of stutters here. Okay, before we do the checklist, let's do the flight controls test. After I lock my seat. And take a sip of drink. All right. Flight controls test. Hydraulics are good. Brake temperature is good. So here goes the test. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Full up. Full down. Neutral. And rudder. Full left. Full right. Neutral. So that's good. And the spoilers are working. Okay, this should be good. And recall checked. And takeoff config. We'll check that along the way. Alright, before takeoff checklist. Sorry, before taxi checklist. Generators on, APU off, start switches auto. Probe heat on, anti-ice not required, air conditioning packs auto, bleeds on, isolation valve auto, flaps. Okay, flaps 5 required. just set flaps 5. Let's make sure it comes to green light. Alright, flaps 5 required, 5 selected, green light. Stabilizer trim 5.45 units required and set. Start levers, idle detent, flight controls checked, recall checked. Before taxi checklist complete. Alright, taxi lights on and runway turnoffs on. Verify the takeoff speeds. Oh, no. Okay, verified. 118, 124, 132. That's good. Is there any other thing we need to check before we leave? Okay, we're gonna climb straight, so I'm gonna set this to 40,000 already, because we are light enough to just climb unrestricted. Okay, is that 131 or 133 for the V2? 132. Okay. Alright, and heading. Yep. Okay, everything seems to be normal. So set the time here. I don't understand the clocks. If I set this. Alright, let's use that. I think that's what you should set, but the counting, I don't understand it. Alright, let's go.
The cabin lights will be dimmed for departure and landing. If you require additional lighting, there's a reading light on the panel above you.
Alright, before takeoff, checklist coming up. Transponder TARA. Strobes on. Landing lights on. Just check the recall again. Make sure it's good. And check our altimeter again. Alright, and it's good that I'm checking because I did not even put anything on. We need heading select and VNAV. Oh, flight directors are not even on. My goodness. What was the use of the checklist then? I was just reading all those without checking. That is so irresponsible. Alright, VNAV should come on now. Heading select on. Alright, VNAV, LNAV is not gonna engage. There's no need. Okay, I think we finally got everything covered. So, before takeoff checklist coming up. Before takeoff. Config check, not checked yet. Hold on. Config. Yep. That's awesome. What is that? Doors. Which doors are open? Oh, I think we have that problem. I think we have that hydraulic thingy again. Just make sure that the doors are not open. The overhead doors. Nope, they're not. So we should be good. Alright, so it's gonna correct itself as soon as we're airborne. I think it's probably because of that maintenance, that hydraulics maintenance thing. And that's the only lights that are on. Okay, should be good to go. Alright. Continuing the checklist. Step trim 5.45 units set. Flaps 5, green light. Config checked. Transponder TARA weather radar not implemented. MCP set. Strobe lights on. Landing lights on. Before takeoff checklist complete. Alright, set the time here. And let's go. Okay. All right, let's go. All right, stabilized. Toga.
Airspeed alive.
Check.
8 knots.
V1.
Rotate. E2. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Okay, now we can engage LNAV and get ready to Alright. Flaps 1. Flaps up. And that's Seattle Tacoma International right there. And this one is the other Boeing factory. Okay, we're almost at 10,000. Okay, 10,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet. You may now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. You will be required to pay a small fee if you wish to access it. We do offer complimentary in-flight security tips to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi and you will be able to access our wide range of free live TV and state movies library.
Okay, let's clean up. Auto brake to off, gear off. Alright, passing 18,000, going standard. Alright, now we can do our after takeoff checklist. Not gonna display it, no need. After takeoff checklist, landing gear up and off, auto brake off, flaps up, no lights. Lights as required, they're off. Engine start switches auto. Air conditioning and pressurization set. Altimeters set. After takeoff checklist complete. Okay, we should be at our top of climb in 5 minutes.
our list of complimentary seasoned drinks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. If you wish to make an additional purchase, we only accept credit cards.
Okay, so we're gonna be cruising for 2 hours and 25 minutes. And I'm not gonna bore you with the cruise, so the first part of the video will end here, and part 2 will begin about 20 minutes to top of descent. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope to see you on part 2. This is the Barkis. See you soon.